Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thank you so much for stopping back by. Today, we got our first look at the Season 5 full reveal for Call of Duty coming up on August 7th. We're going to take a look at all the details, the roadmap. We're going to look at the trailer leading into the season and take a look at the blog post Call of Duty put out today. First, before we do that, I want to apologize. I'm a little sick. I've been sick for a few days now, but I had to get something together and get something out. So if you could, for me, just please leave us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and let's get into this. All right, so again, I apologize. I'm a little sick, so I know my voice sounds funny. We're going to take a look at the trailer real quickly for Season 5, see what they have in store for us here. Let's take a look. Okay. Looks a little more gritty and grounded. Seems they've been taking some of the feedback from the player base lately. These are definitely more mil-sim looking type characters and skins. Of course, we don't know what the store has, in store for us as far as that goes with the licensed products and stuff. I mean, this is your typical Call of Duty trailer. I think we've all seen it up to this point. Stadium's open. These are the new maps we have coming for multiplayer. I can't lie, some of these operators look cool though. We got some new operators coming. Here's the new zombies look. Okay, a little bit of Warzone content. Yeah, what's with the... Why is the laser taking this off Stadium? I don't know. It's kind of wild. We'll see. Like Star Wars. And Stadium is finally going to be opened up with Season 5. So, all right, not too bad. All right, so taking a look at the roadmap here for Season 5, we can see we've got some new multiplayer maps on the way. Runway 6v6, Exchange 6v6, World Motor Dynasty, which is a remake of WMD 6v6, and Jackpot 6v6. We've got the new score streak, the combat bow coming in season, the new aim high event, cranked demolition in season, and snipers only, cranked mosh pit. Snipers only could be fun. We've got blueprint gunfight, and ransack is returning in season. Taking a look down here at the zombies content, we have the Reckoning event, new wonder weapon, the Gorg effects, the new Mr. Peaks field upgrade, the new Grief Arenas, directed mode, and Team Cranked returning in season, as well as the combat bow and the Uber Klaus and Commando Klaus new enemies. All right, taking a look over here what we have coming for Warzone. We of course have the POI update to Stadium, the laser taking the roof off of it. With that, we're getting a limited time mode Stadium Resurgence, so that's going to be interesting. See if that's any fun. We've got a new limited time mode coming in season, Deadline, the satellite hijack contract, so we have a new contract incoming. We've got some new weapons, the Gravemark 357, so we got a new revolver coming, looks like a new LMG, the PML 556, and the ABR A1, which looks like a new AR, appears to be the AUG. And boxing gloves, I assume a melee weapon. We've got some new bundles coming. The Battle Man, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I Dead 2, which I'm not sure about that one. We've got some new operators against Sims, and some new Blackstell content. We got new attachments, the Helical magazine for the PPSH, and the 9mm PM Skull Splitter Barrel for the 9mm pistol. And then again, some events coming. Over the season, we have the 90s Action Heroes event, Atomic Block Party, and Operation Hellride. So we'll see if those are any fun. 90s Action Heroes could be fun. We'll see what kind of content we get to go alongside that. All right, we'll take a quick look at the blog post we have here with the updates for Season 5. Seems like we got a lot of information on today. Call of Duty may have been trying to get ahead of some of the video game news we have coming out over the next several weeks, with especially Battlefield 6 launching all types of reveals and leaks right now. So let's take a look and see what we have going on here for Season 5. Of course, we have the Rogue Black Ops team is finally back with the good graces in CIA, and that means access to all the weapons and firepower they could ask for. It's time to finish the job they started and crush the final Pantheon moles, putting their betrayal to rest once and for all. We still didn't see anything in that trailer, really, as related to Avalon, as much as that was teased in the teaser trailer we watched last week. Still wait to see how that's going to tie into everything, but here's the roadmap we just looked at. Again, Season 5 brings some new multiplayer maps and zombie storyline pieces. Right, and then this is going over the timing for which things will be dropping, launch, window, in season, mid-season, so and so. Take a look here at some of the multiplayer content real quickly. Again, we have the new maps, Runway, Exchange, WMD, Jackpot, and the new multiplayer modes, Aim High, Snipers Only, Cranked Mosh Pit, Cranked Demolition, Ransack, and Blueprint Gunfight. Is anyone still playing multiplayer? I haven't played multiplayer in literally months, and I would like to check out these new maps, I guess, but it seemed to me the multiplayer was a little played out this year. I don't know, I just got bored with it really quickly. Kind of really don't have any interest in any of these new maps, to be honest with you, even though they may be okay. Anyways, we're going over some rank play rewards here for multiplayer. Okay, and then the zombies content. Again, we're just going to go through this real quickly here as I focus mainly on the Warzone side of things. But we have the Reckoning event going on. There's a lot of redacted information in here, of course. Here's a look at some of the new zombies areas and maps. More redacted information. The new elite enemy, the Uber Klaus. That's kind of cool, actually, kind of funny. Okay, and then the new wonder weapon, the Gorgo Flex. I saw a video of this thing in action. It reminds me of the weapons from High on Life. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game, but seemed like very thematically similar, like a living weapon, if you will. Okay, so lots of zombie stuff this season, it appears. I'm not really a big zombies player, so any zombies players out there watching, like, is this a good update? Does it seem like you're getting a lot? These images look pretty cool. This seems like it's entirely its own different game now. Like, I hate to say it, but like, should it just be its own separate world and release? I don't know. All right, here we go. So the Warzone changes. Again, we have the Stadium event coming that's going to open up the roof of Stadium. Recent intelligence indicates a massive disruption across Verdansk is imminent, as recon teams have confirmed the existence of a clandestine military base hidden within the sealed walls of the National Acropolis Arena. The extent of this threat remains unclear, though a weapon capable of large-scale destruction expected to be unearthed within the vicinity. All squads are recommended to assemble and begin exploration and preparation for a possible stadium breach. Okay, so we have the new contract Satellite Hijack, available during the launch window during week 1 in Battle Royale and casual modes. Okay. Reach the stadium in possibly the most impressively explosive way possible as you and other enemy squads attempt to race. That's misprinted. Reach the stadium in possibly the most impressively explosive way possible as you and other enemy squads attempt to race to complete the multi-step satellite hijack contract. Infiltrate the stadium by any means necessary, confirming the nefarious operations and hidden compound within. This contract is only available during the first full week of the season, so don't miss your chance to engage in this important event. Secure the Redacted to obtain a special reward, the Redacted, available to every member of your squad and usable during the rest of the match, as well as permanently placed in your gunsmith. Further comms to follow. Oh man, I don't feel well. Additional reports appear to indicate further and increasingly alarming Redacted, recommending additional attention to Redacted as the Redacted progresses. So we really don't know what this means. This sounds to me like we're going to be doing a little hunt and search event to help trigger this laser opening the roof on Stadium. So interactive events, I feel like that changed the map in a way. Those were always kind of fun. I remember the blowing up of Observatory on Almasra. That was a very cool event. It was a very cool content event. We haven't done anything like that really since then that I can remember. So, this may be interesting. This may be fun. Stadium Resurgence, LTM, 36 players, 12-minute matches. It's basically mini Resurgence centered around Stadium. This could be fun. I remember when they did this when they brought Superstore to Urzikstan. I thought it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing it, so I'll be interested actually to drop in and check this out. Should operators visit Verdansk during the second full week of Season 5, they may find entry to the stadiums now viable, thanks to some light orbital remodeling, along with unlocked ground-level entrances, allowing full exploration into the clandestine compound. With all the recent explosive activity, the action is heating up again. The stadium receives a focused resurgence battle The 7-circle collapse, along with public events and loot assembled for this rapid action mode. Normal resurgence rules apply: maintain pressure, secure objectives, and gather resources. Every action contributes to the squad redeployment. Prioritize contracts, eliminate hostiles, and stay mobile to accelerate the return of downed teammates. Deadline LTM. This is the new mode coming mid-season. Quads, 100 players, and AI. Okay, interesting. A deadline looms in this new limited time mode where more than just eliminations keep you in the match. Jump in with your squad and amass as many points as you can between each circle collapse. Naturally, racking up eliminations by dispatching both human and bot hostile agents is a key method of increasing your points total. But you're also rewarded with points by completing contracts, looting supplies, and spending cash at buy stations. Keep those points flowing, though there are unlimited respawns for you and your team as each circle collapse occurs. The lowest scoring squads are eliminated from the match, and there's an increase in the presence of hostile agents. Be prepared to fight for your spot with each new gas circle. All scores are reset, so there's no resting on your early match levels here. You need to constantly prove yourself by staying active and climbing up the score ranks again. Remember, in Deadline, it's not only about eliminations. Every player can contribute to the victory. Okay, so this sounds a lot like the Squid Games event that they did, where we had to do certain tasks, purchase things at the buy station, get an elimination, whatever it was, by a certain timer, and at the end of that round, people that didn't make like the top 5 of the leaderboard were eliminated from the game. So something along those lines, which that game was actually kind of interesting. It felt like it wasn't fully developed, but we'll see. Here's some ranked play information for Battle Royale and Resurgence returning in the launch window. Here are the ranked play rewards, which, if I'm being honest with you, these don't look too bad. Okay, the blueprint looks pretty cool. The calling cards, it'd be nicer if those were camos, for sure. No one really cares about calling cards. You do get a camo, so we're not going to go into all this because, again, we don't really play ranked play, but the information is available on Call of Duty's website in the blog if you'd like to look for further details. All right, so here's some general content updates. Again, we're getting new weapons, the PML 556. So a 556 LMG, well, that could be interesting to see how that works, if that's a viable AR replacement in the long range game. It's a 100 round mag size of 556 ammo. We'll see how it handles. Again, the AUG AR. I'll be interested to see this one, man. The AUG's a great weapon. Always enjoyed using it. 30 round mag. Okay. And then the melee weapon, the boxing gloves, which is funny. We got our 90s action hero there. Looks like some Tekken fighters. Then we got the secondary weapon, the Gravemark 357 revolver. So again, Cowboy Knight. We could run that. We got to get that in. We haven't done it yet. Been talking about it. And the 9mm PM Skull Splitter barrel. This bringing the power and precision of a marksman rifle to your favorite pistol. Oh wow. Okay. The Skull Splitter barrel. The barrel greatly increases damage, especially to the head, reducing rate of fire. Pair with an extended magazine that gives your operator additional ammo for this weapon at the expense of handling. So you can kind of make this like a short-range marksman rifle, I guess, with more headshot damage. Then we have the helical magazine for the PPSH. Fire to the beat of your own drum. This actually puts other magazines to shame. Manage heat on this high ammo count magazine that excels at spraying bullets in close and medium ranges. The PPSH has a pretty big magazine anyway, so I wonder what that does to it. All right, Season 5 events, 90s Action Heroes. The action ramps up significantly with a full tilt schedule of events across multiplayer, zombies, and Call of Duty Warzone. Earn rewards like a new secondary weapon, a melee weapon, a new attachment, and more. The preview of Season's upcoming events below with more announcements in the mid-season Reloaded blog. The 90s Action Heroes. Total rewards, 13, including boxing gloves, melee weapon, and Mr. Peak's Zombies Field upgrade. Take it over the top and be the leading hero you're meant to be in this event. It pays homage to action flicks. Earn the new boxing gloves melee weapon, a Black Cell boxing gloves weapon variant if you own Black Cell, plus other great rewards. So this sounds like another one of these XP driven or task driven events like we just had for the cartoon event. Operation Hell Ride to get the Gravemark 357 revolver. Don't get your wires crossed in this event, challenging operators to save the day from a ticking time bomb. Okay. So that sounds like Speed, maybe. Hell Ride, ticking time bomb. Comic Block Party. It's time to commemorate everyone's favorite chaotic battleground. Engage in a Nuketown-inspired event full of rewards. The Reckoning leaderboard. This is for zombies. Play a zombies match to get entered into Season 5's Reckoning leaderboard. Eliminate the undead on the Reckoning zombies map to earn leaderboard points with special elite and boss enemies, awarding the most points. Complete event challenges along the way to unlock rewards when completed and reach the highest placement you can for a bigger payout at the end of the event. Here's a look at the Season 5 Battle Pass and Black Cell. This is our Black Cell main operator Sims and all the different variants you achieve for that. Look at this guy with the snakes, man. That's crazy. And then here's the Black Cell version, looking like some sort of Egyptian god or something. I don't know what that is. Although, like most of the other variants of this, this is a cool looking operator. I like this. Then we have the store bundles coming. The Replacer in his Battleman Warrior bundle. The I Know What You Did Last Summer bundle. Be prepared for this to be everywhere and to be super annoying. I'll probably definitely be wearing it. I can't lie. Although if I'm not wearing the Conan skin, I mean, that's clearly a Conan helmet, right? That's like a Conan variant. They didn't want to pay Arnie the license again. And then we got a Chuck Norris look for sure. All right, so this is definitely some more 80s action hero stuff than 90s, but okay. Then again, the I Know What You Did Last Summer. Continuing with the overall 90s theme Black Ops 6 has been carrying. Here's some other incoming bundles, which they wanted to centerpiece and showcase in the rule of thirds, the biggest one here being a much more milsim oriented bundle for those of you that are concerned about that. The Call of Duty League champs. All right, and then here's some information that dropped here recently. People are a little confused and concerned about. They have moved Modern Warfare 2 and 3 off of the Call of Duty HQ as separate standalone downloads. Does this mean they're removing cosmetics, operators, and weapon skins from Warzone? No, they're not. They're just removing these game titles as standalone installs. If you still want to access these games and play them, you can. You would just access them separately now, saving a lot of storage space over on this side. We do still have our cosmetics and carryovers. They confirmed that. DMZ is not ending. For those of you that love DMZ and are still playing that out of the Modern Warfare 2 title, you just have to log into Modern Warfare 2 separately now. That's all that means. Here's some shop items, some actual in-game merchandise, and then a little a please and thank you to purchase and upgrade to Black Ops 6. So that's everything we have coming for Season 5. Overall, a little underwhelming. I mean, maybe this is just me not being totally excited for Call of Duty and Black Ops 6 right now, but it doesn't feel like anything really special, right? We're getting Stadium open. They should have done that a while ago. Sorry, but you maybe should have. The event seems kind of like, but I don't know, man. We got some new weapons coming. We'll see what they do with the game. Things are ever improving. But thank you for checking out the video again. Thank you so much for hanging with me. If you did, this was a tough one to get through. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, join us on our road to 1,000 subscribers, and until next time, take care. Peace. Dude's a monster, rises